I've recently read a story about Arjuna, not sure how to pronounce this. It's a Hindu story, I think. Anyway, Arjuna was the greatest archer ever. However, when he went to the battle, he let fear to rule him, and by this, he wasn't able to actually be the best of himself, be that best archer he was. That makes me thinking, how many times I've done this myself? How many times I've let fear to rule me and stop me of doing some things? And I know plenty of times, many of us are the same, isn't it? We allow fear to disconnect us from our talents, skills, just because we are afraid of something. Maybe someone will look at me differently, or there will be some conflicts. By the way, about conflicts, you might want to watch previous videos I had. But the point is, we allow fear, being that thing, to stop us, to not let us move forward. But is that the problem, the fear? What is one thing that is actually holding you in this? What if you change your perspective and instead of letting fear be your blockage, be your stopping stone, obstacle, be your stepping stone? What if you change this? What if you treat fear as something that is showing you the right direction? From my experience and experience of everyone whom I talk with, fear is actually showing you the right path to your transformation, to your growth. If you overcome that fear, if you not let it to rule you, then behind it is your transformation, is your growth, is that solution you are looking for, is that great life you are looking for. And I understand. It might feel that fear is overwhelming. It might feel that it just press on you. But you will be able to move it forward. You will be able to move it forward, regardless of how you feel now, regardless of this paralysis or something. Because the thing here is, it's not actually fear that's stopping you. It's your thinking, your mindset, your beliefs, telling you all the time this fearful story and looking for the excuses to actually allow this fear to stop you. So it's up to you, not the fear. Fear is there to actually point you. This is your way. This is the thing you need to do. I've heard recently from one of the mentors I'm following on Spotify, look at your life. Look at the next step that you have to do to achieve your goals and pick up the one that is the scariest. Because if you do this, this is how you achieve your goals. Of course, if you pick the other ones, yes, you will achieve your goals as well, but you might go around instead of doing that faster. And I know, I understand, I've said yesterday that sometimes this time we spending on doing something before we actually achieve our goals is never wasted. It's always the lesson for us, always gathering experience and knowledge. But the point here is to think, what if fear is actually my guide, not a barrier? What will you do in this case differently? How will you approach your life differently? How will you choose your goals, your paths differently? Think about this. And for the practical steps, instead of saying, I'm scared, I'm afraid, like me now, because there is a big event in my life coming up, let's think, this means I'm growing. This means I'm gathering beautiful experiences. This means I'm gathering strength. Reframe that fear in this kind of way. Remember to choose small win strategy. It's very good if you do this. If you're still afraid, take little steps, tiny low risk steps. Because this way you start to building momentum. And it's not every one of us that can actually do the way, as my mentor said, choose the scariest one and do it. Not everyone from us is able to do it. Well, I believe everyone is able, but not everyone is willing to do it. Put this way. You might also choose rule 10-10-10 and ask yourself, if I do this, will my fear matter in 10 days, 10 months, 10 years? Or will the success matter more? Ask yourself this question. A bit different approach for those who my tongue. For those who like to write letters, I don't know if there is still some people doing this. I like it. I love writing. But if you like writing, write letter to your fear. Explain him how you feel, actually, why you feel this way. Just write it as it is a person. And then you might also take another page and write another letter from your future self that actually go over that fear, go through that fear. The fearless future you. Try it out, those steps, this exercise, and let me know in the comment if you have any other solutions, propositions, how can we approach this kind of situations when we're afraid of something. From this place, as always, I wish you many blessings.